control has been passed, and now I have here another special guest. It's Tadeáš Marek. Hi, Tadeáš. And the reason is quite clear, because Tadeáš has won today, and he will be so kind and explain us the game, because we were just sitting here with Grandmaster Žilka together, and we were talking that we absolutely don't understand if the position is better or worse, so you can be so kind and tell us how it is.
So this was a preparation in the opening, nothing really interesting.
Yes, I think Queen G4 is main move.
Queen G4 is main move, but
Knight D3 is also possible.
Yes.
So that's everything's logic till now. And now after C4, Bishop E2. That was still preparation?
Well, it wasn't exactly preparation, but I knew the plan, so I was going with the plan.
So you were satisfied in this position?
Yes, I was happy.
Okay, so everything. So your plan was to make some F4, F5, or was it different?
My plan is to put bishop on G4, the next one bishop F4, G3, then Knight H2, Knight F1, Knight E3, and then go F4, F5.
So that just happened in the game, yes?
And in this kind of position, Black has nearly nothing to plan. He can just stay and wait for what will White do.
Let's see. So Rook C1, the last prophylactic move.
Yes.
And now H4.
Yeah, Bishop H4 is kind of provocation, and
because after G5 he has no counterplay here.
Yes.
Let's see. And if he would play, let's say, G6.
Well, but it doesn't really solve anything, because now the F6 point is like very weak, and I can go bishop H3 and maybe Knight G4, Knight F6, or place my bishop on F6. I can choose, and Black has no counterplay with F6 now, so
it was not possible to play. Yes. And also to move with this pawn on F5 right now, it's also not possible, because you will just take it, and on E6 they're hanging.
Yes.
Okay, so you decided to play G5, but then you return back.
Now the F6 point is really weak, and I have my plan with F4.
So now that just happened.
Yes.
So what do you think in this position? Is your position better, worse, or winning?
Well, I wasn't sure. Maybe he could play Queen H5 instead of Rook DG8, and I would probably have to play Queen E3, because I don't really want to go into the endgame, because if I went into the endgame, he would just take, and after some logic move like Rook F1, he will just go Rook G8, and now I have some problems with my bishop on G3, because I can't go away because of Rook H3. And after something like this, he can maybe just simply play Knight E7, but it's not clear. Maybe it's quite better for me, because now I might have some idea like E6. But
something similar to game.
Yeah. So I'm not sure.
Maybe it would be different.
Yeah,
okay.
So
we decided to play Rook DG8.
But now there is the difference that my queen is on F4, and there is the threat with Queen C7 check after E6.
Let's see. So Queen takes H5, Rook E3. For example, now if he would take it on C2, that was a hint from Grandmaster Žilka. E6 again.
E6 again. No difference.
So he played Rook G5, F1, Bishop C2, E6, King H6, and now he took on F7. Honestly, I have to say that I thought that you will go here, this way, E7.
So this variation too, but what's after Bishop E4? Because now
after Bishop E4, something like Queen D6.
Is it really winning?
We were trying to analyze such a line, and we were not sure what will happen after that, but you have won, so you are winner and you are right, of course.
Well, I don't know, maybe this was a better line, but I think that the one which was played in game was not better, because now he just cannot take on f7, and I really don't know what should he do in this position. Because it's like...
Now it's again collapsing, yes.
Queen d6.
Queen takes f7, you take the piece, and...
we analyzed that there was a very interesting idea, rook takes h3.
Yes, that was my idea, honestly, I have to say.
I saw it too, and if I take then f4, but it's
we were
really
afraid.
Clear.
My threat is queen g8, I was talking, and...
We analyzed it after the game, and we didn't really find any, like, straight win for white. Maybe white would have to go with something like queen h6 and then take the rook on g5 and take on f4, and maybe he can win, but it's really not clear. No, h6.
This way.
And take, but it's really not clear, maybe.
And after this?
I would probably take the rook, because I have...
Just this way?
Yes.
And take it here with rook on f4.
But I'm not really sure. This might not be winning, because there is some plan with black to go king h5, h4, then take on h3 and go with the a pawn. And it's not clear.
Something like king b5, yes.
So
it can be dangerous for both sides, I think.
This could have been interesting, but it wasn't played, luckily, because black was in time trail too, so
he decided to play rook g6, and that's just bad. Yes.
Yeah, I think that now it's
because
losing.
Now
rook e4.
It's just forced. Very nice move.
Because now if he plays rook h3, then I just take, and after rook g3 I go king h2, and now the rook is hanging, and after something like queen g7 or queen g6,
Okay, queen g7, I'm sorry.
No, queen g6 is probably better, but now there might be something like queen d7 check, and then just something like...
Maybe this, I'm sorry, but wasn't better to play rook e7?
Yeah, it's definitely better. Now with
rook e7, and after king...
queen e8 is winning.
And now anything.
And
queen e8.
If he played queen g7 against the check on e7, I will go rook e7 anyway, and then I will take on g3, and there should be no perpetual check.
For example, check.
I go king g2.
And after check,
rook f2.
Rook f2, and
king
checks will be over very soon.
Yes.
Perfect.
And if he took on g3, that was the second line, I would take rook f5, and now he has like really big problem too, because if he goes somewhere on the 7th rank, then I will go just rook ef4, and rook f7 is threat of losing queen, so he cannot do this. And if he goes something like, for example, rook or queen g6, then I go just check on e7. He has to play something like this, and now just queen d7, and
he will be checkmated very soon again, because there is nothing. Well, it's very nice, very convincing win. So this is your first win here in this tournament?
First win here.
Not last, I hope.
No, probably.
And
I hope to.
What is you have any experiences now in this moment? So do you think this tournament's really good school for you?
Yeah, I think that it's a very good school, because there are just strong opponents. I haven't played anyone under 240 yet, so all opponents are really strong, and I learned some new things in this tournament, and the preparation.
Yes. Do you cooperate with your captains?
Yes.
Sometimes?
Sometimes,
So I hope it will help you a lot, and you will soon have rating over, let's say, 2500.
Yeah, thanks.
Okay, so thank you for a visit,
Okay.
and good luck for next games.
Yeah, thanks.
And now we'll make a short break again.